Woo! Hello, everybody. What's going on? I'm really excited today because today we are going to be talking about some ways that you can leverage some lead getting, money making tips that I'm going to give to you. That seriously, I normally charge for this kind of information, but I'm giving it to you for free just for today. So let's begin. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Valerie Walton at valeriewalton.com, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And I'm so excited to talk to you about ways to generate leads and make some money inside of your home business, even if you have no experience and you're brand spanking new. Okay. I'm going to give you some tips to kind of not quite cut corners or take a shortcut, but just to shorten your learning curve so that you can get out here and do the things that are necessary to actually get what you want, and you can start doing it now. Okay. For those of you that are watching me for the first time ever, please go ahead and type in number one. If you're watching me live, which is like right now, this second, go ahead and hashtag live. And if you happen to catch the replay, maybe you just missed me, go ahead and click hashtag replay. My apologies for being a little late. That's what I get for clicking update my computer 2 minutes before I'm supposed to go live. It was just stupid. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I do also want to remind you to follow the instruction down here below, which is to go and visit valeriewalton.com and get on my Val's Victory VIP list so that you can learn all the latest tips, tricks, and all that good stuff, resources, tools, software, everything that I only share with people who are VIP with me. Okay, so you got to get on that list. Scotty, hello. You've done that before? Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why I did that. Fran, what's going on? Fran is watching me live today. Yo, what's up? So good to see you as well. All right. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, where we should even begin. Like, there's so much I want to share with you. Well, okay. First, let's get clear on something. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay. So, and share this video out. Share this out because if you're anything like me, you got a lot of friends who are also, in home business in some way, whether they do affiliate marketing, um, uh, network marketing, whatever. They're going to thank you for this. Okay. So, like I said, let's get started being on the same page. So, when I talk about lead generating and money making stuff, this is what I'm talking about. When you're in home business, and you plan to make some money, right? Because you're going to generate some customers. The question is, what kinds of customers, right? Who is the right fit, the right type of person that you want to actually be in business with? And that's something that I love about being in home business. I get to be way more selective than I'm allowed to be out there in the public, right? If I'm back when I had my own salon, I could put out ads all day long. I didn't know who was coming my way, right? And then once they're there, it's kind of like, okay, well, you're here for the service, let's go, right? I didn't know what I was going to get. It was like a box of chocolates. Okay. But in home business, I can choose, right? I can be much more selective. So I'm still in the public. Right now I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on YouTube. I'm in front of the public. They can find me, they can see me, but I can choose who I'm going to work with and who I'm not, and be a little bit more precise with that. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about leads. A lot of people will tell you in home business, anybody breathing is a lead, right? Especially if you're in travel. Oh, everyone travels. That's bull. Or if you're in health and wellness, oh, everybody cares about their health. That's not true. To a lot of people, that's not a priority. Just like with travel, to a lot of people, that's not a priority. That is not something that they hold as a value in their lives. So you want people for your business who see what you offer as something that is valuable. Okay. So if you're going to be offering, say, affiliate marketing to people, showing them a way to earn extra money from home, you need to make sure that you're attracting people to you and connecting with people that find it valuable to earn additional income. Some people are just used to what they know. And if affiliate marketing or making money from home or online is not something that they know, they're not going to pay any attention to it. You don't need to waste your time convincing folks to believe that what you have is valuable when there's already thousands of people out here who already feel that way about what you offer. So when I'm talking about a lead, I'm talking about someone who is not only expressing an interest, right? They're indicating that they have an interest through some behavior or some activity that they're doing, right? Maybe they're commenting on your post saying, oh my gosh, yes, I could really use this info, right? Stuff like that. They're engaging with you in some way. So they're showing an interest. And all right, because there's more to this. Don't be going up to people trying to sell them stuff just because they showed an interest. Okay. But not only that, they also have given you a means to communicate with them and the permission to do so. Okay. So for example, if somebody not only comments, but then also sends you a friend request, okay, I would consider that a lead because they've given me permission to be friends with them and to be in communication with them through Messenger, because you can message your friends, right? So that would be a lead. And I only want people, and I'm speaking in Facebook specifically, but you can apply this to any platform. But I only want people who are on my friends list that fit my target audience, right? I want a huge chunk, if not all, okay, 80, 90% of all of my friends on Facebook need to be my target audience. Friends and family, child, you got my phone number and my address. You don't need to be on my Facebook account as a friend. Stop that. Right? Old schoolmates that I ain't talked to in 25 years, child. I wouldn't even recognize you on the street. Why are we friends on Facebook? Especially when you're running Facebook for your business. Okay? So just make sure that if you're going to use Facebook as leverage to get yourself some leads for your business, that you do the things necessary to make that happen. There are going to be some folks that you're going to have to let go of that you're tight with personally, but this is your professional life. Okay. Now, one thing that people get confused is the fact that, although you're running a business, you are your brand. So you kind of want to show you want to showcase your lifestyle a little bit, right? Because you're not meeting people face to face, you're meeting them online, and they need to get a sense of who you are as a person, right? Because you are the brand. So who are you exactly? So that needs to be shown. Now, in order to get these leads in the first place, you have two things that you need to focus on doing. Okay. You need to be marketing your business, marketing yourself, you, the brand, not your company products and services, but marketing yourself, promoting yourself 2 ways: passively and proactively. The 2 P's, write it down: passive and proactive. A lot of people have been told, unfortunately, that all they have to do is post. And their posts, if they write the post right, they're magically going to get all these leads. That is not the truth. There are other elements involved that will allow you to get some amazing engagement and even some sales from your post. Yes, but it's not as simple as that. It's not just, oh, post something, right? Do this script. It's not as simple as that. You have to be doing your passive and your proactive hand in hand. So your passive would be your posting, whether it's a written post with an image or a GIF, whether it's a Facebook Live, if it's a story, a reel, stuff like that. That's the passive way, right? People happen to come across your stuff, and if they like it, if they can relate to it, they'll stick around and they will possibly even engage. That's passive. Then you've got your proactive way. That is you being proactive about building up your friends list to be full of your target audience. So what do? You look around on the social media platform you're on to find your target audience. And then you go plant your feet in front of them. Really easy to do on Facebook because you can go and look for Facebook groups, fan pages of influencers who are in your niche, and you can go plant yourself there and start interacting with folks in your target audience. Not poaching, not being sleazy and crazy and weird and salesy and just all that foolishness. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about leveraging the fact that you don't have a brand new target audience that ain't nobody ever had before, right? So why not leverage that fact? Why not look to the people who are the trailblazers in your niche? Look to the people who have already created a massive following, and you look at what they've been doing. You can even get some content ideas from them, but you can also tap in to those to the people in their target audience to build relationships with. Because more than likely, if they're buying from that person, they'll also buy from you. You want a real world example of this? Look at all the burger joints on the planet. There isn't just one burger joint and that's it. There are people who like burgers. Am I right? Or am I right? There are people out here in the world that like burgers. And so if I started a burger joint, right? Let's say I was what's his name? Dave, who started Wendy's. If I look over at McDonald's and I'm like, oh, I can tap into their audience. I'm not going to steal people and say, don't go to McDonald's, come here to Wendy's. Instead, I'm going to say, well, since you love burgers and they already love McDonald's, they'll probably like me too because I'm similar, but not exactly the same. There's something about me that's a little different. I got square burgers. I don't know, right? And then you got Burger King. I've got burgers too. I'm not going to tell people don't go to McDonald's, don't go to Wendy's because we competition. I don't need to do that. What I can say instead is very similar, but not exactly the same. I've got my own uniqueness, my own little flavor. I'm charbroiled burgers. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to look at everything as a competition and compare yourself to others. You look at the people who are already crushing it in your niche and tap into that. Because if those people love them, you're similar, but not exactly the same. And that's a way that you can start generating some leads just off of leveraging that. Okay. So let me see what you say. Yeah. So let me address this real quick. I love that you brought this up, Fran, because a lot of people go through this. I can't even remember if I went through this or not because I didn't care that much to even listen to people's feedback. Right. I don't know what they thought of me. I have no clue because I was very proactive with this. I said, hey, listen, I'm no longer using Facebook for personal, haha, let's kick it time. I'm using Facebook to grow a home business. Now you can either be a part of this with me or not. So what I'm going to do is, if I know you personally, I'm going to take you off Facebook. If you want to stay friends, just send me another friend request. Right? If you're supporting me emotionally or whatever, cool. But I really need to focus on using my friends slots, right? My 5,000 spaces need to go towards my business. I got a dream I'm working towards, child. Okay? So if you love me and you understand that, cool. If you got a problem, I don't know what to do with you. So peace. Like, that was pretty much it. So I really don't care what other people think, because what I cared about in terms of what somebody thought of me was my kids, right? I don't care that Aunt So-so, right? I don't care Aunt JoJo don't like that I took her off of my friends list, because I have to feed my children. I care more about whether or not my kids look up to me, respect me, and feel like I'm providing for them, more so than I care about what Aunt JoJo say. So I don't even listen. I completely shut that off, right? When it comes to, friends from school or whatever. Oh, we've been friends 20 years. I've had friends that I was friends with since 3rd grade, 8 years old. I had another friend I've known since we were under a year old. cut them off, because and only cut them off on Facebook. It's not that we're not friends at all anymore. If I see them, it's like, hey, what's going on? And we catch up. But that's not what I use Facebook for. And they can either accept that or not. And whichever one they choose, it still has no bearing on me, because I have a mission. I'm too busy being focused on that. Right? It's the same way, same way you can get into a relationship with someone and some people don't like it, but you don't care because you know what your relationship is about. Same thing with your business. We need to not care because they don't understand what your relationship is about when it comes to your business, your goals, your dreams, your alignment with God, that he's going to bless you with a successful business, and they don't need to be a part of that part of your life. Goodbye. Right? So hopefully that's giving you a little bit of like encouragement or empowerment to move forward without having to worry about what other people think about you and what you're doing with your life and your business, right? Could they imagine you doing that to them? Probably not, right? Because a lot of folks don't stop to think about that, right? So for anybody, and I'm going to keep this up just a little bit longer, for anybody that is going through this right here, just know that this only happens in the beginning, honestly. And once you've set a standard, I did like a whole week of a series talking about standards and boundaries and holding yourself, your business, and the people who interact with you to a certain standard. It sets you free. It's not going to confine you like a lot of people think. It's going to make you freer. It's going to take a lot of weight off your shoulders to focus on the things that really matter when it comes to living the kind of life that you want. Okay. All right. So, right. Flame broiled. That's what it is. Thank you, Fran. Flame broiled. I don't know. See, that's why I need people like Fran help me out. And people like Scotty. He's picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I'm saying? That's great. Okay. I love you guys. All right. So now when it comes to leveraging, generating leads the passive way, now that we're all on the same page as to what a lead is, right? It's somebody who not only shows an interest, but also gives you permission. So real world example would be, again, like dating. So if a guy comes up trying to talk to me, he flirting or whatever, we're interacting with each other, but am I showing interest in him? And did I give him permission to contact me? Right? Am I flirting back? And if so, do I end up giving the number, the digits? If so, he now has permission to call me. I'm a lead in the dating world, right? Which could then become a prospect that he may select as, a person to date and date again and again, and then become a wife, right? So it's the same thing for us in business. Does this person not only show an interest in you, but they're also giving you permission to contact them so that you can develop a business relationship and then have that committed transaction, which is the sale, as opposed to a marriage, right? Okay, so that's how that works. Doing it the passive way, here's how I like to leverage it. I like to use something called lead magnets. Okay. Now, some of y'all watching me right now, you already know what this is, but for those of you that don't, again, I want to break this down just real quick. So a lead magnet is, it's a link, it's a URL where I'm going to send a person to a web page that has some information for them that they want, right? They're going to tell me, yes, I want that. And in exchange for them giving me their contact information, I'm going to give them that information that I promised them that they said that they wanted. Now, why is that important? Because there's been no money. The only transaction has been I got their info, but I didn't get any money. So why do I even need to bother with the step? Okay, here's why. This is actually one of the most important things you're ever going to do in your business. Because see, business is all about relationships. You're trying to make money in your business, you better be focused on building relationships with people, listening to people, finding out what they need, what they desire, what they're concerned about, what their goals are, what direction they're headed. You need to be paying attention to that. You're going to have to become a good communicator, a professional communicator. That's what entrepreneurs do. That's who we are. We are professional communicators and professional problem solvers. All right. So if you don't focus your attention on this, you're not going to make money. If you're too busy focused on you focused on what people are thinking about you and how you look, and you don't want to sound crazy and you don't want to say the wrong thing and all that, you're not going to make any money, because you're going to be so in your head that you're not listening to what's coming from their head out their mouths to help you determine how to help them so you can make the money. So lead magnets are really this such a useful tool, because they will allow you to incentivize the person to give you their contact information, because they can clearly get back from you something of value to them. Now, this is why you're going to have to be clear on who your target audience even is. Who is your ideal customer, or some people call it a customer avatar, or whatever you want to call it. My point is, who you looking for? Who are you trying to help? What is their problem? And in what way do you, as you, help them solve it through your products and stuff? How do you show up for them and help them solve the problem? Because your products and services and your business is just tools to help facilitate the solution. That's it. It's not the solution itself. You're the solution. You facilitate how you help them solve the problem through the stuff you got. Okay. So for example, I have been focused on helping people during this holiday season to be able to generate some additional cash flow. I've given them the option, okay, to do this. You can start a home business, and your option is you can just make it seasonal and just collect a little money over the holiday season for you to have it for whatever you need. Get some extra toys from Santa to the kids or whatever. Pay those extra bills. The light bill done gone up because you got the Christmas tree up, child. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? So stuff like that. They can keep it seasonal, or this can be a permanent business for them that they just kind of do on the side until it generates enough income for them to make it the focus, right? If they want to fire their boss and walk away forever, I've got somebody who's done that. I got people that have done that. And I even show that in a lead magnet. Okay. I show a person literally firing his boss. I show people literally how you can start generating some cash flow for the holidays, right? So just to kind of show you an example of what I'm talking about, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to share my screen with you, and hopefully we'll be able to get right into it. Hold on. So we've got this one, and the one about firing your boss. I might as well kind of show you that too, just so you get a feel for what a lead magnet looks like. Okay. So I'm just going to open these up, and then I'm going to show you how I leverage them. Okay. All right. So why is this new tab open? Child, what is going on today, child? Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Let's go. All right, so I'm clicking share. Click the screen. Yes, the entire screen. Share it. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see me again. Why do I go into that instead of going straight into let me sell you something? Okay. Oh, did I lose the sound too? Oh, crappity. Did I lose the sound? Let me see. I was gone the whole time. Okay. Well, here we go. We got to try it again. I was gone the whole time. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just try this one more again. Let me share my screen and make sure the right mic is on. Oh, that's why. This is the wrong mic. Okay. It's not picking up my Yeti mic for some reason. Oh, well, that sucks. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. So we're doing the Yeti mic. And now I'm going to share. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to stretch this video out like this. I was trying to get y'all all the good stuff here. Okay. So let me go back over what I was saying. We're going to share this one. We're going to put this on. And now we're over here. Okay. So can you hear me okay now? That's the question. Well, here we go. We got to try it again. Oops. I was going the whole time. All right. So let me go back over what I was saying. Hey, Lisa. What's up? Just trying to make sure everybody can hear me. We're going to put this on. And now boom. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, awesome. So sorry for that long delay. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, so this is one of the ways that I can generate leads. And this was when I was offering a solution, right? I was offering a way for people who are in my target audience, which are people who are in home business or looking to start their home business, a way for them to earn some additional money to boost that cash flow over the holiday season. Why? Because it's the holiday season right now. It only makes sense to do this, right? So as I give them something like this, they enter their information, right? And that's when I was talking about, you click this, they enter their information, and now I have access to their information. And what they got from me was a holiday cash flow challenge, 5 days plus a bonus day, so a total of 6 days on learning everything they need to know to increase their income for the holiday season, right? And they got access to all of this for just $1, plus this only will take them 45 minutes a day over the next 5 days. Plus they get 30 days of additional coaching and support live. Oh my gosh. Plus a complete system to get results. So for them to get all of this for just $1, child, that's crazy good. Where they're going to learn how to craft a marketing message. They're going to learn the Facebook group strategy. They're going to learn how to create curiosity posts, which is that passive part of generating the leads, right? The holiday time saver strategy, because we don't want to be sitting here in front of our computers the whole time, connecting and closing holiday secrets so you know how to turn this into cash for you, right? Plus a bonus. So all of that is what they had access to, okay, for just $1. Now that this is no longer live, what they're going to get, they're still going to get access to all of these days. It's just going to be recorded. So what's cool is they'll be able to log in to their account that they're going to create from that $1. They can log in and get access to all of these days, and they have access to it for life, for a lifetime. Plus they still get the 30 additional days of coaching and support. Okay, so that, oh my gosh, so worth it. So the question is, what do you have available to offer to people? right? And then just like I promised you, this is a more traditional lead magnet, because if I'm having a conversation with people who are looking to turn their side business into their main thing, right? Their main business, and walk away from their boss and not have to do the job life anymore, and they strictly focus on entrepreneur life, I could give them this so they can see how this guy did it, a great friend of mine. And now, if they want to be able to work alongside us so that they can get where they're trying to go, great, we're here to help them, right? So in order for a person to get access to this, they have to enter their information first. And again, this is really important. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Okay, I'm back. So this is really important because business is all about the relationship. This is why I'm not going straight into, oh, I got something you can buy from me, right? At least nothing high ticket. $1, everybody got $1. You probably got $1 sitting in your couch cushion right now, right? So things like that would be the types of things that I could offer somebody who wants it. So I could put that out there passively in a post. And for the people that tell me they want it, I'm still going to have a conversation with them. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what they're doing over the holidays and how their business has been looking so far, and why they're looking to increase the cash flow, and what's their plan going into the new year, and all that kind of stuff, where I can determine, right? Their answers help me to determine what I need to know in terms of whether or not I'm going to offer them something, right? Um, Same thing for the one about firing your boss. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about firing your boss. Why is that important to you? How long have you been looking to do that and striving towards that goal? Where do you think that you're doing well headed towards the goal? And where do you think you're kind of feeling held back? Stuff like this really helps me to determine how I can best serve this person and help them with what they need, not what I want them to have all the time. Okay, so that's why lead magnets are so important. It helps you to establish a certain level of connection and trust for you to then be able to offer. You can't just go up to anybody and offer them whatever you got, right? People are, and naturally so, and rightfully so, they're skeptical when it comes to that. And yet you look around online and this is what you see all the time. People pitching, 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 sales pitches all day, all night. Why? You're never taking the time to get to know me. You're not like, why do you think I want to give you my money? You're not showing me that you care, right? So in order to get to the money, you gotta establish that they are a lead. You gotta establish that they're even qualified for what your offer is before you offer it. The only way you're going to find this out is by asking questions, which means you're gonna need to have a conversation with them. Okay. Now, is there an automated way to do this? Hell yeah, child. I'm about to automate every damn thing. Where'd Lisa go? She's still here? Because she thought I was playing. I'm about to become her shadow. All right. Now, when you get to certain levels in your business, certain phases in your business where you have this part down and you have this understanding, this concept, and you're able to leverage this kind of stuff, save you some time, great. Take the cash flow that you're now starting to bring in and now invest it into the next phase of your business growth, which is going to be the automation, including if you decide to do ads or whatever else, great. But if you're brand new and you don't know what the hell you're doing, don't try to automate a bunch of stuff just yet. At least get the fundamentals down first. At least get it down. At least make sure that you understand how it all works. Then you can start doing, automation stuff. And that's where I'm headed. I'm long overdue to automate everything. All right. So that's how that works. The lead generation is important. Now, how do I take it from a lead to a sale? I kind of went over that, right? It's through the conversation. I feel conversation is the fastest path to cash. That's been my claim to fame these past 5 years. Now, like I said, I'm looking to go to a whole different level in my business for the new year. So I really don't know, right? It's the unknown that I'm getting ready to step into, and I'm excited about that. But I've got to say that the conversations don't have to stretch out for hours or days or weeks. If your focus is always about discussing the things that your target audience wants and needs to talk about. You'll never have to transition into business because you're always going to be talking about that. If you're looking to offer that holiday cash flow challenge, let's say you had access to that. If you're looking to offer somebody a way to make more money during the holidays, let's think about why would a person need to, why would a person feel like they need to earn more money during the holidays? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because they feel like they're not making enough. Now, why is that? Maybe their business isn't bringing in the revenue that they wanted, or maybe they're trying to juggle a business and a job, and their focus is divided. Maybe a lot of personal stuff has come up lately. I don't know. Right? But that's going to be super important for you to start thinking about so you can get out here and talk about that. You'll probably notice I don't really go straight into talking about the solution. I go straight into addressing a problem, and then we tackle it together. That's what draws people into me. I address the problem. Why? So the person can relate, right? And they can identify for themselves whether or not this is for them. Oh my gosh, I totally identify with that. Perfect. That's an indication that they're in my target audience. Then they listen to me some more. The more I'm speaking, the more they can relate. Oh my gosh, they're going to start interacting. They're going to like my post. They may even comment on my post. Oh my goodness, this is a suspect. Because I suspect that based on their actions, based on their behavior, that they're interested. But I'm not done there. I can't sell yet, because the next step is for them to go from a suspect to a lead. And this is where I let them know I've got a solution. Would you like to check it out? They say yes. They enter their info. They give me their contact info. Now they gave me the digits. Now they're a lead. Now I got to take them from lead to prospect. And that happens through a simple conversation. I teach people how to close with just 3 questions in 3 minutes, child. It ain't got to take all day for you to talk about the weather, right? And the sunshine and the flowers and the breeze, child. We don't need to do all of that. And this is why I like to lead with addressing the problem first so that I never have to transition into it. Okay. So all of that is super important for you to understand so that as you're having that brief conversation with them, it could take you straight to the sale pretty quickly. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, how do I leverage this stuff? Here's how I do it. These links that you saw, let me show you some of these. Let me close that. I'm about to share my screen once more. Just give me a moment. Okay. All right, cool. I think this is enough examples here. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. So I'm going to share this. Oh, I can't see any comments anymore. I don't know what happened here. You hide the chat and then show the chat again. Whoops. Oh, chat. What am I clicking? Yeah, still, I can't see anything. All right, so I'm going to share the screen once more. Share my entire screen. Okay. It's loading, and then I can show it in my stream. Perfect. So we talked about the holiday challenge, the waiter who fires his boss, but these things have been already created for me. So thank God for that, because let me tell you, I am not technical at all. I don't know how to put together these exquisite, intricate funnels and all of that. And if I wanted to learn it for myself, it's going to take me some time, right? So what I love is the fact that I have a way to just grab some already done lead magnets, and some I don't need to use because it doesn't fit with what I do. But it's good to know that I have such a variety of things that I can try on and see which one is going to convert best for me. Holiday cash flow is definitely one, considering it fits with what I offer through my brand. Same thing for the ex-waiter. Now they also, I also have other things available to me. Like if I were in cryptocurrency, yo, what's up, crypto folks? Instead of being a creepy crypto person who just, I don't know who teaches this crap, but just go friend everybody, and then the minute they accept your friend request, jump into their inbox and say, hey, check out, have you gotten in Bitcoin yet, child? Link. Instead of doing all that, because it is such a waste of time. Out of the hundreds of people that you talk to per day, maybe one or two bites. That bait don't taste good. And that's exactly what happens. It leaves a bad taste in most people's mouths. So instead of doing that, I can offer value. I can show up as a person of value, as my brand, as a professional in this industry, and not just some chump on the street talking about some, hey, check out my crypto, opening up my what is it? The what's the code? What is wrong with me today? I can't think of it. My trench coat, right? So instead of me opening up the trench coat, being that guy on the street, I could be the professional that people look to and respect. So that when I talk about cryptocurrency, I don't need to jump in people's inboxes. I don't need to comment on other people's videos and live streams with my link. Instead, I can show up as a professional and people come to me and say, oh my gosh, finally somebody I can trust to learn about crypto from, right? So if I were in crypto, I could offer this valuable information, things that a person needs to know before they even attempt to jump in to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all of that, right? I could give them this. And again, with all of this great information, right? 5 major facts for a person to know. They've got to enter their info, their personal info, before they get access to that. And this allows me to do the most important thing you're going to do in your business, which is build your list, your email list, your list of leads, your list of prospects, potential customers, whatever you want to call it. It's the most important thing you're ever going to have. Okay. So you have something like this, or if you're in credit repair, I've got something already done. You can see it's got my picture, my name up there. 5 simple ways to boost your credit score by 1 to 200 points and do it fast. Even if your credit score stinks right now. If I were in credit repair, I don't have to get out here and say, hey, y'all, join my credit repair company, insert name here, right? I don't need to do that. That's tacky. That's not professional. People can't trust it. They can't respect it. And you're out here working your ass off, sweating like crazy, trying to get people into your business. And you're wondering why for every 100 people you talk to, you only get 2 people. What if you could turn that all the way around? What if out of every 100 people, you could get 30 instead of 2 or 50? You know what I mean? It starts here. It starts with you having a lead magnet. It starts with you having something of value to give in exchange for the value you're looking to receive, which is their info. Information is valuable. Why else do companies spend millions of dollars buying people's information from other companies? Right? So you definitely could use something like this. Or even if you were in skincare, my gosh, if I were still a hairstylist and makeup artist, I did do makeup for like bridal makeup and stuff. If I were still doing that and living that life, or even if I were in a network marketing or direct sales company that offered skincare and makeup, cosmetics, all that, I could offer something of value to people. They want the secrets, right? I'm somebody who is now over 40, and everybody's like, you gotta pay attention to your skin. Hopefully you've been doing it all this time, but if not, now's the time for sure. How do you keep your skin smoother, healthier, more vibrant than ever? I can share with people my stunning skincare secrets, and I didn't have to create this stuff myself. I didn't need to have to become a copywriter in order for this copy to be here. I didn't have to become a graphic designer in order to create this graphic here. I did not have to become a tech wizard in order to connect all the pages and make sure that everything works right. Could you imagine how much that would cost you to pay a copywriter and a graphic designer and a tech wizard, right? Somebody who knows how to make funnels? That would cost a lot of money. This is already made available to me. And I've just shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I own. And believe it or not, I got more than that. So when we're talking about leveraging your business, this is the kind of thing that you want to do. You want to be able to have as much stuff done already for you as possible. That's what leverage is all about, so that you can save time, save energy, and put your focus where it needs to be, which is the conversation part of it. The lead generation part can become easy. It can become so easy, it's like you're doing it in your sleep. So that once people come in to your lead magnets, now all you need to focus on every day is, I'm going to get up and spend maybe 45 minutes to an hour per day following up on those leads, having conversations, see if they're fit. And then bam, you close them. That's how you bring in that cash. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get those doubloons. Okay? So hopefully that has helped you today. I'm going to be back all the rest of this week leading up to Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be on here for Christmas Eve, but I'm going to be back throughout this week covering more stuff like this. If you have some questions, put them in the comments now so that I can see if I can incorporate that into the content that I'm going to come back live with all this week. And also, again, make sure that you get on my Victory VIP list so that, oh my gosh, we're going to be doing so much cool stuff. I'm going to have a monthly magazine coming out for all of my people on VIP. You're going to get first look at when I launch my website. You're going to get pop-up live streams that I'll have. There'll even be at least once a month where we all get together as a group and I cover certain things. It's almost like group coaching, but it's going to be included in being a part of this VIP list. So if that's the kind of thing that you've been looking for, you've been wanting, and you've been trying to build your business but do it on a budget, just get on that VIP list and keep a lookout for what's to come. All right, so thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you. I don't know why my chats aren't showing up. My chat messages is crazy, but I will check them and come back. Thanks for hanging out with me. Cannot wait to see you in the next live stream, live at 5. Real quick, for those of you that are in my Profitpreneur program or you're part of the Limitless Lifestyle Academy, just a reminder, tonight's the night. It's Monday. Monday nights at 8 p.m. is when I cover with people how to either get started in their business or go back to basics, or we answer questions about troubleshooting where you're feeling like there's a gap and you're this close, but you're not quite there for your next level. We cover all of that stuff tonight inside of the new home business owner orientation. So make sure that you meet up with me tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bring your pals. And if you need access to that, you don't know where to find it, just reach out to me privately. I'll be happy to share that with you. All right, you guys, have a good one, and I'll see you back here. Same Profitpreneur time, same Profitpreneur channel, live at 5.